It is time to grab your jump ropes and learn some tricks. We're going to start with a double bounce. When you do a double bounce, it is a slower type of jump. It's where you take 2 small bounces in between each time the rope comes around. Next up is the single bounce. The single bounce is where you only jump 1 time every time the rope comes around. This is a much quicker type of jump. Next up is the shadow jump. For this trick, you need to hold both handles in one hand and you swing it next to you. Every time you hear the click, you jump. Catch under toes. For this trick, start with the jump rope behind your feet, swing it over your head, and then lift up your toes, trying to trap the jump rope under your toes. For the up and back trick, you move your feet up and back every time you jump over the rope. Next up is side to side. In this trick, every time you jump, you move your feet from one side to the other side. For the reverse jump, you start with the jump rope in front of your toes and then you swing it backwards behind your heels. So you are jumping in reverse. When you do the gallop, you keep the same foot in front and the same foot in back, kind of like when we gallop. So you jump over the rope 1 foot at a time, keeping the same foot in front and the same foot in back. When you do the X trick, every time you jump, you crisscross your feet, kind of like an X. For the hop, use only 1 foot to jump over the rope. For the skip, you are going to switch feet, hopping on each foot 2 times before switching, just like when we skip, step, hop, step, hop, step, hop, step, hop. For the run, you switch feet every time you take a step. Notice that for this trick, you are going to have to do the single bounce, which is a little bit faster. Next up is cowboy boots. When you do the cowboy boots trick, you're going to do one jump with both feet together and then one jump tapping one heel out, like you're tapping a cowboy boot out on the dance floor. Then you bring your feet back together, then tap it out again. Now it's time for double cowboy boots. In this trick, after you bring one heel out and tap it and bring your feet together, then you switch and you put the other heel out, tap it, and bring your feet together. The next trick is called jumping jacks. In this trick, you are going to move your feet out and together every time you jump, a lot like you're doing jumping jacks. To do the side step trick, you are going to jump once with your feet together, and then the next time you jump, you stick one foot out to the side, tap it on the ground, and then the next time you put your feet back in the middle again. Repeat with the same foot. The double side step is a lot like the side step that we just did. The only difference is that every time you bring your feet back together, you're going to switch to the other foot to side step with. Okay, this is a really tricky one called next to and through. When you do this trick, you're going to put both hands together and swing it to one side of your body, then bring both hands to the other side of your body to swing the jump rope next to the other side, and then you're going to separate your hands and jump through. Okay, this trick is called crisscross. When you do the crisscross, you are going to jump one time normally, and then when you're ready to crisscross, you are going to crisscross your hands to the opposite side of your body with your elbows meeting in the middle. You'll jump one time crisscross, then separate your hands so your elbows are apart again, and then you keep crisscrossing, bringing your elbows apart and together. To do the inside out trick, all you have to do is the crisscross trick that we just did, except instead of taking your hands apart, you leave them together with your elbows meeting in the middle, so you are jumping inside out. The double under is the last and probably the hardest trick of the day. To do the double under, you have to jump up high as you can and spin the jump rope really fast so it goes under your feet 2 times while you are in the air. So it's a double under. Great job, and keep practicing.